Yes.
Morning?
Yeah, it's live.
Morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, how are you doing? Kumusta man?
Live na ta?
Live na.
I can't believe we're live.
Yeah. Na viewers?
I don't even know how to do this anymore.
Hi guys. Yeah, kung kinsay na karon nag
Ano na viewers?
viewers kinsa na sila. Yeah.
Tama na ako.
Hands up.
Hello.
Yeah, so unsa man tong topic karon?
Ano ko kabalo?
Ha?
Let's say hello first to everyone after a long hiatus. We're back.
Yeah, we're back. Hi guys.
How long has it been?
It's been, I think, almost a year. No.
No.
I think it's 8 months, somewhere there. Yeah.
8 months.
8
Wow,
months.
that's
Yeah.
a long time.
Almost a year. So yeah, it's already long enough.
Long time.
Yeah, a long time.
We haven't done the Team Labata.
Oh yeah, hey guys, my name is John.
And I'm Celeste.
And we are Team Labata. Great.
The spiel. Let me check. Yeah, we have 6 viewers already.
Wow, we have 6 viewers already.
Yes. Hi guys, welcome back to our podcast.
Okay, so sa mga itong ikaw
Our first podcast
actually,
for 2021.
Yeah, so we decided na mag-podcast na balik because
Because you miss doing this.
yes, I love doing
Yeah.
podcasts. Give me a second, guys.
Siguro nag-excuse ning ato ang Jortesta. Siguro nag-excuse ni
Ako
ma'am.
rin ikuha ng code. Gusto ni ang setup ba?
Okay, so all good with the setup.
Yeah, all good with the setup na.
Okay.
Yeah, na si Joey. Yung siya, Team Labata. Hey, hi Joey. Finally,
Joey.
The podcast is live.
Live, okay, we're live.
Finally. Yeah, any questions, Joey? Yeah,
Just
you know what to
type your
do.
questions or anything that you want to say or share. Yeah.
Or anything you want to ask.
Ask, yes. So we just to start off or to kick off
Yes.
our podcast season 2, shall we say, right?
Yes,
This is like
but this is trial. This is like a trial or a teaser.
so
Teaser
this is
podcast,
our
yeah.
first podcast in the Team Labata
Yeah.
page. Okay.
So this is
So
not
like
counted as
So
episode
like an
1.
intro.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why since it's been so long since we last did a podcast, we decided to just do a sort of like a kickoff episode to catch up, reintroduce ourselves.
And yeah,
And-
just getting everything set up.
Yes, and also,
Oh, we forgot our lights. See?
oh my gosh, you forgot.
Yeah. There.
Ta-da!
We have a light. See? Nice.
Yes, light.
So,
yeah.
continue,
so we
please
just
continue.
wanted to, again, catch up and also talk about what they can expect in the episodes that we will be doing in the future, in the near future, in the coming weeks. Shall
So
I say.
what are the episodes that they are gonna be looking forward for the podcast? Do you
Yeah,
have
I
any
think-
examples, like any just random thoughts,
Yeah.
random topics?
Topics, yes,
Yeah.
because we haven't really discussed what are the topics that we shall cover in our upcoming episodes. But I think it would be good for the topics to be some.
Yeah.
More
I think
more
adulthood.
relatable,
Adulthood.
more personal.
Yeah, something adulthood, like we are already at the age of
We're already
at the age or like the peak.
thunders.
Yeah, so I think adulthood topics
or maybe like
are okay.
based on our own experiences as well, like what we have gone through in the past months, what are the experiences that we can share with them, what have we been doing, what are the lessons or something like that, or just based on our personal experience. I think with our previous season, we touched on topics, I would say, that are more generic. But this time around, I think it would be nice to make it more personal, maybe based on what we went through, what we experienced, and maybe cover more about relationship, maybe, or marriage, or what normal
I think
couples
marriage,
go through.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's a really nice topic.
because it would be something that's
Relatable. I
that
think everyone
we can,
gets
based on
marriage.
our own experience as a couple, and also basically on a more personal level, I think so.
So what have you been doing for the past
6
months?
months.
6 months that we stopped doing
Because
our
we did
podcast.
an episode during the New Year's.
Year.
We did December 31st episode to welcome the new year. So maybe the past 6 months we haven't done any podcast. So in the past, can you believe it? We're already halfway of 2021.
Yeah, we just
halfway near. And it has gone by so fast.
Even the 2020 is gone so quick.
So what has happened to your life in the past 6 months? What has
6
changed?
months.
Anything new that you can
We
share
have
with
been
them?
busy. Struggle with work, career.
Struggle? In what sense have you struggled? Or
Because the transition stage, like example from work, from the pandemic, then going to the business here is already okay. The COVID is okay, and the transition is so hard because from zero, then demands, then the supply is not enough. So
from last year that was so quiet in terms of events, weddings, this year
it's getting busier.
There are a lot of demands for wedding videography.
Yeah.
So you kind of struggled with which ones to book to do. Yeah. But it's a good.
It's a good problem.
It's
It's a good problem. Yeah,
it's not
that's
even
why
a problem, but it's a good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
It's a-
life-threatening problem. So it's okay. Yeah, it's okay to have that kind of problem.
It's a blessing, right? When a lot of work comes in, so that's a good sign, and it's good for your financial for your finances.
And
for your
it's-
financial success.
Yeah, I've been in this business for 15 years. So
Wow, you're old.
So problem like this is I'm just used to. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's good. It's a good sign. The economy is recovering because the weddings are back, the events are back, and we're lucky to enjoy none or fewer restrictions here in Sydney, in Australia.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good thing, I think, compared to unfortunately back home where they have more restrictions. It's not really as even close to normal, right? So we're just thankful that you get to still enjoy filming weddings with lesser restrictions like that. So yay.
Yeah.
And
Anything else? How about you?
me, well,
Yeah, what have you been doing, or anything that you want to share?
yeah, in terms of my life in the past 6 months, I'd say nothing much changed, but I think the one thing that really I have given so much focus on is on our journey to have a baby, right?
Yeah.
So that's always, even that we started last year, and unfortunately that hasn't been successful. We've had multiple IVF cycles. So yeah, we got a little help from science.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, we're in the age that it's not as easy to conceive anymore. So yeah, a little help from science there, but still not happening. But we're not giving up, we're still trying. So yeah, maybe that's one thing that we would also be covering in our future episodes.
Yes. That's a really good topic. Because not everyone know about the IVF. IVF.
What's IVF? IVF, in vitro
Yeah, even me,
fertilization.
I'm not really like into details. Like,
Yeah.
what is that? Yeah, like what's the I only have like the bigger
Like,
picture, but I don't have like the
details.
details.
Yeah. So that's pretty much
Yeah.
occupied a lot of my time, and also, you know, like emotionally, mentally, it has. I would say like it has tested me, but at the same time, I learned a lot from it, and I've also learned to be resilient. I've learned to accept things as they are. I also would like to think that I became stronger, you know, with successive failures. So I've learned to cope with that. So yeah, that's why we also took a break from podcasts,
Yeah.
because we also need to look after ourselves, our physical health, our mental health, emotional health. So yeah, but now we're back. Yeah, so that was for me. I mean, that pretty much highlighted my even the past year, and also like half of this year. Yeah, with work it's still the same old. I'm just
Where are you
continuing to working from home there. and just to share, I moved 1, 2, 3, four locations in the inside the house, inside our apartment. So I moved from.
Why?
Because I started at the dining table at our kitchen, and then I got bored, and then we moved things around. So that's what happens as well, right? When you stay at home all the time,
Yeah, you get bored.
you get bored.
Yeah, even me.
You move furniture around, you change the layout, and so
Or you
for
work
some time
outside.
I worked in our guest room because John was so noisy with his calls, and I wanted my quiet time to
Same
focus
here.
on work.
I also feel noisy.
I'm
also
noisy too.
So
yeah, I moved to the guest room, and then after that, I moved to our bedroom. Then now I'm back here in the living room, in one of the walls of our.
wall side.
And then John, we switched. So John moved to the guest room.
To the guest room, yeah.
He made that
As an office,
a home office.
Supposed to be,
studio,
it will not be my office, but yeah, Mimi decided not to stay here. Hi, me. So that's why I just use it. Yeah. Finally, yeah. Because when we moved here, I was like expecting that I will have that office, but Celeste decided that to use as a room
As a
for the
guest
guests.
room.
And finally, right now, I have that area already. Finally, for about almost 2 years.
Well, because originally, like before COVID, we had friends and family come
coming over,
so of course we needed room to accommodate them. But then when COVID happened, of course, like unfortunately we don't have guests anymore. Our family cannot
So
travel.
we just
and
face
visit
it like
here, here. So it was useless. The guest
Yeah.
room was practically useless. So we just thought of utilizing it for another purpose, not as a bedroom anymore, but as a home office. And so we removed the bed, and we're gonna sell it. And then
If anyone here wants to buy a queen bed with mattress, then please call us.
here in Sydney, that is.
Yeah. Okay, maybe you should read some, comments, live
Let's read
comments.
some comments. Hi again to everyone who's watching.
Cheers, guys.
May pa-wine ka pa. It's freezing. I'm cold. Yeah, it's winter season here in Australia. That's why we're wearing jackets. Hi to everyone who's watching. So my sister is watching. Hi, Sizzy. And then Joey's watching.
Oh, hi,
And then-
Joey.
Hi,
Ate
Team
Cherry.
Labata at Cherry. Hello. Rika is also watching. Go,
Hi,
Team
Rika.
Labata. Go, go, go.
Go lang and go.
And
Yeah,
Hannah.
bahala na.
Hello, we miss you guys. We miss you. And
Hey.
Val too. Hopefully you get to visit us again.
Or we will visit you.
Yeah, in Melbourne. So my mom is watching too. Hi, mommy. Danielle is watching. Hi.
Hey, hi, bro.
Aubrey, hello.
and
Adulting daw
Chichi,
in
Chichi.
Sibal.
Sa
Adulting.
name sa ero nilang kuan.
Cici.
Cici. Oh, hi to
Belated
Cici.
happy
Belated
birthday
happy
to Cici.
birthday to Cici.
Yeah. We during the past 6 months, we also learned mahjong.
Yes,
through
mahjong.
our friends. Yeah. So we have this group. Usually we gather Fridays or Saturdays, and we learned how to play mahjong. So
Yeah,
that's a new.
I learned, but right now I think I forgot already. Yeah. What else? Who else?
Adulting daw in Sibal. Adulting,
Yes,
yeah, why
adulting.
not?
I think it's the best topic to
Adulting.
talk about because a lot of people maybe are struggling
To become
to,
adults?
to become adults. Yeah, so I think adulting topic
Would
is,
you say you're already,
I don't feel
Adult.
adult.
in terms of age, you are, but
In terms of age, I'm kind of adult.
more than
But in terms of mindset, I'm still like 20s, 24.
20s. Wow.
24, I think, 24, yeah. So I think it's a good topic.
So 10. And
Who else?
then, my mom said, watching here in Digo City, mom and dad.
Yo,
and Oreo,
hello.
hello to my mom and dad and sister and Oreo. Panalo yung my wine, yes. My
Yeah,
my
oh.
paprop si Koya. My wine, my red wine. Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, cheers. Cheers to everyone.
Phoebe is watching. Hi, Phoebe. And to
Phoebe.
drop it. Chan is also watching. Hi,
Hey, hi, Chan.
Hi, Eman. Parang artista pag sa TV. Oh.
Wow.
Parang artista.
So you're watching on your TV, not on your phone.
Laki ng TV nyo dyan, pre. Baka lumabas si JBL dyan.
Wow.
Kumuha
Hello,
ng wine. Yeah, when you were away. Shalimar is watching. Hi, Shalimar. Who else? Winter. Unsa na lang winter, very true. Because here I already feel so cold, but actually Melbourne is colder.
twice,
So
I
our
think,
friends
yeah.
Bao and Hannah who lives in Melbourne, for sure it will be colder for them. So
Thank you, Tito John.
so pretty dyan siya, Hannah.
From CC.
Thank you, Shelly. And then, thank you po, Tito John from CC. Watching straight from Marsden Park. Hello.
From Marsden
Shout
Park.
out to
Shout
the people
out.
in Marsden Park. Murag naka si Catriona Gray. Wow, Han, I wish.
Ano?
Hannah is joking. Mura na si Catriona Gray. Mura na daw
Wow.
kag si Catriona Gray.
Okay, anything else
Okay.
you... yeah,
What should they look forward to?
They
I
will
mean, in
look-
terms of like maybe, oh yeah, we have a new setup, right? There is more. I mean,
I think
in
it's
the last,
it's more bright. It's
and
more bright.
it's a new
because we have a
setup.
lights.
It's more casual because we're
Yeah.
on the couch.
And
Before
I'm
we used to
improving,
have
and
like
I'm improving also my cinematography.
Oh, yeah.
eye of cinematography. Yeah, because before way back, like how many years, like I don't feel like my cinematography is good, but yeah, along the way I just
You
learned it.
improved.
Yeah, I improved.
how did you learn or how?
I learned from feedbacks. Yeah, from feedbacks from the clients, from partners. Yeah, because I treat my partners or my friends as collaborators. How do you say
you
that
learn
one?
from each other.
Yeah, I don't see them as a competition. Yeah, so I see them as collaborator.
Teammates. or
Yeah, so
something.
teammates. So I just think it that way because if I think it like, oh, they are my competition, so it's hard. It's really stressful rather than putting your mindset like, oh, this is my teammate, or yeah, I should collaborate with him. I should help him, or I should help her, something like that. Or maybe you will also think back that one to me, something like
So
that.
kind of like you learn to
Yeah.
work with them rather
Yeah.
than against them.
Because before I don't,
competitors.
I see them as competitor, but right now I just change my mindset because I don't want to stress too much, and I just want to leave the world happy.
That's
Yeah.
so serious. But yeah, you're right, because in your industry, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a small circle,
Yeah,
right?
it's a
So
small
you
circle,
work
yeah.
with the same, kind of like the same people every event.
Yeah,
So-
morally they are competitors. Yeah, but I don't see
you
them
don't
as
consider-
I
yeah.
don't consider them as competitors. I just consider them as teammates. Teammates, yeah.
that's
Because if you see competitor, if you're competing against him, like
And that
so
adds
weird.
more pressure to what you do.
Yeah.
And, okay, yeah. So,
So yeah, I just feel like I'm improving my cinematography.
so we should expect like a more.
Yeah, if you see like right now compared to our shots before or to compare to our lights before, it's a bit like professional.
The setup, I would say, is more cozy, more comfy, more homey. Yeah, because before we used to have these headsets, so it's more like a formal podcast setup. But this time around, I told John that I wanted it to be more casual, more relatable, so that's why we changed. our
Anything?
setup.
Yeah. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else?
Yes, so let's hear it from our viewers.
Yeah. So, Monash.
Yes, if any of our viewers would like to share anything, what have you been up to, or maybe topics that you want us to discuss.
And by the way, so in our new podcast, we cut off as what we discussed last weekend about the process or how we have like a template thing. I don't know how do you say
you mean your device? What do you call that? The pod, or the format?
Yeah, the format. Yeah, we want it to be something different, something like something.
So what
different.
can they expect in terms of the format in this new?
More,
season?
it will be more. How do you say this one? It will be more like chikahan lang. Chikahan but it's with valued content. So yeah, you will still expect valued content.
But more personal.
Yeah,
more
personal,
casual. In
yeah.
terms of format, it also reflects like our casual and cozy setup. And,
Yeah, anything else?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's on the technical side. So care of John on the technical side. I just do the talking anyway. Like I don't know any stuff about the lights and all these, right? So
What else? Yeah, they will expect it to be weekly. We still be weekly.
and Wednesday this time.
Yeah, and
Hump
Wednesday,
Day,
compare before it's Sunday. Yeah, that was Sunday, right? So
Yeah, we used to do it every Sunday, but this time we thought about doing it in the middle of the week because most of John's shoots or events are on weekends, so we might not
Yeah,
have
we're not
time
able-
if we
yeah.
do it in the same time as before every Sunday. So we'll just do it every Wednesday this time.
and we'll still be giving giveaways.
Wow.
Yeah, cash prize.
$20.
Yeah, yeah. I really. Why are we planning to do a podcast again? If I were to ask you, again, yeah, I will. Yeah. Why?
On my side, I mean, I just really go with what you want, right? I'm not really like, I need to do a podcast. I want to do a podcast. Not that I want it so bad as much as you do. But since I fully support you, we're Team Labata, so I'm just gonna support you and do the podcast. So it doesn't mean I don't like doing it, but yeah, like, it's kind of more as a support to what you want to do.
Is it?
And this is maybe like a good platform for you to improve your technical skills as well, use your gadgets, maybe practice how to set them up, because it's a never-ending learning experience for you, right? In terms of your craft, your work, so it never ends. Learning never stops. So yeah.
And yeah, it's one of our format of our new podcast is like it's only 30 minutes. Yeah. So
So how many
Yeah,
minutes?
we will not exceed more than 30 minutes. So it's just like 30 minutes. We will talk about the topic for about 30 minutes, and that's it. Yeah. So this topic, and then we end it with conclusion. Then that's it.
Yeah, because I think before we
we
usually last for an hour because there was just a lot of things to cover because the topics are more generic, right? So we have slides to share, we have like different bullet points. So definitely in terms of the time requirement, it requires a lot of time. So it would take us an hour or more than an hour sometimes. But this time in our episode, in our season 2, it's going to be more personal, so it's going to be based on our personal experience. So, yeah, I think 30 minutes would be
enough.
Yeah, would be enough.
And yes,
it's more straight to the point.
And I personally love doing this kind of stuff, like making content, not just podcast, but just making video content.
Because it's your line of work.
Yeah, it's my line of work, and I enjoy the process, the struggle. I enjoy it. I just like doing it from scratch. Then if it's good, then it feels good that if it's going to have a good impact, or it's going to have a good video. Like I just feel good. Like it's just more emotional or psychological. It's not just like about like ching. So yeah.
What's your plan? Are you also gonna go to YouTube, publish the videos?
Yeah, we're going to publish this on YouTube, but it's gonna be edited.
So a shorter version.
Maybe we'll just cut the something like that. But it's not gonna be a short version. It's just like we're just removing the pause, the long pause,
dead air, idle
dead
time.
Air. So
yeah. It's a cleaner version.
Yeah, or maybe, and we'll put some maybe supporting shots. Yeah, if there is, but if there's no supporting shots, then no. It's just like a little bit polished. It's not really a little bit polished, but more. It's polished. Yeah, it's polished. Yeah, it's edited.
Because this is live, so it is what it is. Like you can't change, you can undo it. But in YouTube, it's a cleaner version. It's an edited version. Yeah.
Okay, so we're about 28 minutes now, so maybe we should conclude our podcast.
Yeah. So what should they expect next week?
Yeah, they will expect a podcast with an intro, with the graphics.
Same setup?
Yeah, more about the technical side. There will be graphics. The topic will be more nice.
Can you share what it is? The topic?
I think you're the best person to share that. What's our next topic?
The one that we talked about?
Yeah.
Okay.
So share it.
Oh, sure. Sure, no.
Yeah. So at least they will know what's the topic
to look forward to. So in our next week's episode, which is officially going to be our first episode for this season 2 podcast, is we're gonna talk about how to pull off a simple and affordable wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's going to be based on our personal experience because pre-COVID, before COVID, we had a very intimate, very simple, affordable wedding. So just going to share some details on that because we see a lot of weddings during this time of COVID, right? It's become more simple, more intimate. So that's why we remembered, we had that kind of wedding as well, even before COVID. So I was just gonna share and talk more about that next week.
Yeah, so
yes.
If you are interested, then...
Or if you're planning to get married.
If you're planning to get married, or maybe
get married again.
Get married again in Australia.
Why not?
Then, this is a good,
maybe we can,
good podcast to look forward.
Yeah, you can learn a thing or two from what we experienced.
Yeah, maybe Celeste will share a breakdown, like the cost.
Not much, I promise. It's a cheap wedding. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's gonna be next week. Make sure to tune in next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday,
so
same time. Still gonna be
Wednesday this time, not Sunday anymore. Wednesday.
Yeah.
Maganda, nakaka-relax 100%. Danielle said it's maganda, nakaka-relax.
It's so relaxing. Okay.
Makakatulog na si JVL.
Yeah. So what else? Thanks, Danielle.
And then Hannah said, I like the topics IVF you mentioned earlier. I think there are women also struggling with it and can relate. Yeah. Val and I saw a glimpse of your journey to True because our friends Val and Hannah were here last year. Yeah,
during
they
the process.
yeah, in one of our cycles, they stayed here in the house, so they saw like every night I inject, and then they saw they know our journey and also and it's true, Han, like maybe other women or other couples can learn as well, and if they're planning to do IVF.
Do IVF, like, Celeste is the best person to ask or to give advice.
But you have your own perspective too, like based on your perspective. So what can you share on the male perspective? Like
the male perspective.
Oh, wait. We'll save it for next time.
Sige, go.
Relax. Watch a movie.
So
we'll save your comments to the week that we're gonna cover IVF journey, our IVF journey. May kilala ako kakanta sa likod niyo habang nagpo-podcast. Oh, that's gonna be nice. That's a good idea.
Maybe soon.
Yeah, ang The Boys.
Yeah.
Kakanta ang The Boys. Magpe-perform ang The Boys.
Yeah,
they have this group that we teach them. If there's The Voice, their group is called The Boys. The Boys. Nice setup. Definitely podcast 2.0. So cozy and relatable. It's just like having you around, having the usual chikahan. Good luck, Team Labata.
Maybe next
Tuesdays.
time. Okay, go next.
Yeah, so we're glad
because we're running out of time.
Sorry. See you next week, Rika said. See you next week, Team Labata. Nakadami ng wine. Nakadami ng wine si JBL. Ang tagal ng next week, inip na kami.
Sino yun,
si Daniel. Yeah, so that's it, I think, because John is pressuring me, telling me like time's up.
Yeah, we should have a rule, like, and we should follow the rules. Those rules.
Okay, fine. Yeah,
so thanks guys. Thanks for watching our podcast. Quick catch up podcast, and
we'll see you next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
Bye.